First and goal. Mahomes flings it. It's there! Hardman!
What up, y'all? Prince Sports hitting you with that morning delight. Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Coffee. Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Now, I'm sitting upon watching the media talk, and you know what? They comparing Pat Mahomes again to Michael Jordan.
He's football Jordan. How's that? I'll say that's a little nicer.
Yeah, and as far as like the athletic things that he can do to stand out, there have been a number of times where he's making the diving throw or the no look cross the field kind of throw. So he does some of those things that make him special. But
yeah, and to the on-field stuff. I mean, Mike changed how people wore their shorts. Mike changed how people would stick their tongue out and dunk the basketball. Kobe mimicked it, but they all did it. And I think people are going to try to copy the way you play quarterback, doing what Patrick does, versus the guy that's statue in the pocket and trying to do all that. There's going to be a ton of dudes who come up and are going to try to do what he's doing. So
guess what? This is not new. A couple years ago, they compared Michael Jordan to Pat Mahomes and calling Pat Mahomes the Michael Jordan of the NFL. Now, Michael Jordan is so devastating as a sports player, so hypnotizing and so effective to the point that you can't find nobody in his own sport to overpower him. You got to go to another sport. You notice they say, this guy is the Michael Jordan of baseball. This guy is the Michael Jordan of football. This guy is the Michael Jordan of boxing. They don't say that about nobody else but Michael Jordan. And that proves my point. Not only is he the GOAT, but you got to find a Michael Jordan in every sport. And for the NFL, it's that guy that they call Pat Mahomes. That's the guy that they label as the next Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan of the NFL. Now, he just won another championship. So he and Mike got something in common. They like winning. And they won the Super Bowl this year by being an underdog in every single game in the playoffs, including the Super Bowl. A lot of people, it was 50-50 in the Super Bowl a little bit. But a lot of people still thought the Chiefs wouldn't even make the Super Bowl, right? So they were underdogs at least until the Super Bowl for the most part. I would say it's 50-50, right? I think people start to wake up a little bit when the Chiefs hit the Super Bowl. Then they say, you know what?
We're in the Michael Jordan era right now.
There you go.
We're in the Michael Jordan era for Patrick Mahomes. It's literally Patrick.
I think the Chiefs are going to win. But nevertheless, no team in the NFL has ever three-peated since the Super Bowl era. No team. There is no three-peat in the NFL. There's no history of it. So not only could he be Michael Jordan territory for winning, right? Because Michael Jordan got 2 three-peats. So if you want to compare somebody to Mike, that person got at least 3-peat, right? So we can have something to talk about. If he gets 1 three-peat in the NFL, then we can have something to talk about. But with that being said, Pat Mahomes is one of the greatest of all time. Is he a top 5? Absolutely. Absolutely. And you could pick what number you want him to be at. I don't think the dust has settled. So he could move up or he could move down depending on how his career goes, right? But with that being said, if he three-peats, Brady never did it. Joe Montana never did it. Aaron Rodgers never did it. Peyton Manning never did it. He would be the only guy to have three-peated. Very similar to modern NBA, when nobody could get a three-peat, and MJ was the first one to do it, right? So, history is on the verge. We're on the verge of seeing history. Question is, can he do it? I believe. Well, you know what? My Eagles got something to say about that. But if he could pull this off in three-peat, now we in discussion of him being probably the GOAT. Because that's what's being pushed about the media. You can hear guys saying, hey, we in the MJ era of football, and Pat Mahomes is the MJ of football. right? So, man, congratulations to the Chiefs. And what a great career for Pat Mahomes. And his career is not even over. He's still got a lot of more history making to do. And that's the scary part. Sports out. Peace.